Hey everyone, welcome to Work With Me Live. My name is Rainey Anderson, and I get the privilege of hosting everyone today. Or if you're watching us on replay, thanks for being here as well. So, today is the last day of this amazing cyber event that we've had. And so, I want us just to, with pure intention, lean in. And before we get started, set a goal for what do we want out of these next 10 plus ish hours that we have left. Is that to add one more VIP to hit a goal? Is that to add three because you've been trying and it just hasn't hit quite yet? We cannot enter these Work With Me lives without setting some type of goal. So go ahead and write that down on the top of your notes, on the top of your calendar, whatever you're working from, on the top of your hopefully massive list that you have of follow-ups and reach outs. Go ahead and write that goal down, and let's keep that in mind as we reach out. Give you a second to do that. Everyone have their goal written down? Okay, I do too. I already had my goal written down because I knew what I was going to talk about today. So the first thing I would like us to do in our first block, and we're going to make this first block about 8 minutes. And then if we have some time at the end, we'll do a little bonus reach out. But I just want to be mindful of the time, and I'm actually getting ready to set my stopwatch so we can go. So what I'd like you to do with this first round, and Cheyenne, if you would go ahead and post the chat notes or the reach out notes. Who we're going to focus on in this first block is warm reach outs. These are people that are liking your stories, and this is where I would really like to see you focus, is going into your Facebook or your Instagram, and let's view who is looking at your stories, not even liking your stories, who's viewing your stories. And then Cheyenne's going to post the message, but I'm going to read it out to you really quickly. It says, I know you're seeing all the sales in my stories, laughy face. What do you think? Our Black Friday savings are still going strong for Plexus. Want to take a look at them? So that's the first option. Okay, that's where I'd like to see you focus. But if you're just like, I've already done that because we've been working, and I acknowledge that. The other message that you could send out is to people that you've already reached out to about the business opportunity. And I love this message. I borrowed it from somebody. And I'm also going to post these, and I have it set to go. So Cheyenne, don't worry about doing this part. I already have it set in our group chat, our November challenge chat. So if that's easier to copy and paste there, you can. But the second one is just went and looked. My sponsor messaged me 7 times before I got the point to where I needed Plexus. So just popping back in to remind you. Okay, I think I voice texted this. This needs a little editing. Basically to remind you that I think that you and your family would benefit from Plexus. You would be so good at this, and I think you would have so much fun. That's all. Hashtag never giving up. So it's a fun reach out. It's a way to let people know you're still thinking about them and keeping them on the top of your mind. I will edit that and then mark that in our November chat, but y'all get the gist of it. You can copy paste it from here, and let's get to work. So we're going to set our timer for 8 minutes. Let's go. Okay, that 8 minutes flew by. I don't know for about y'all, for me. Okay, so let's hop into block 2, which will be for another 8 minutes. And this time, what I'd like us to focus on is going back through our Facebook and Instagram accounts. Thanks, Cheyenne, for going ahead and posting it. I'm about to post it in our chat as well. But this is for people that have liked your posts, simply have liked your Facebook post, simply have liked your Instagram post. And we're going to reach out with something that sounds like this. Happy Thursday. Hey, I just wanted to say thank you for always showing love to my posts. I know likes may seem small, but they mean the world to me. Has anything I have ever shared about Plexus piqued your interest? I'd love to be a resource for you. This is a very warm reach out. It's in the form of a thank you, and it's an opportunity for you to be able to strike conversation up and possibly have a new VIP. So let's go ahead and spend the next 8 minutes reaching out with this specific message to our likes.
I was trying to make my screen big.
That's funny. All right, let's go ahead and move on to our third block because it's already 12:22. I cannot believe that. Okay, this next block, I'd like us to reach out to people on Facebook. And so I'm assuming if they're your Facebook friend, you have some kind of established relationship. So this reach out should apply to anybody that you're friends with on Facebook. And Instagram's a different animal, so you'll need to decide if this is an appropriate message to send out to somebody on Instagram. But what we're saying is we haven't ever talked about plexus, and I haven't seen that you have struggled with anything in particular. And then we parentheses that with specific things. But we have an Insane Cyber Week special and just had to at least ask you if you had any health goals you wanted to share with me, or if you're looking for something to help you feel awesome this summer. If not, totally okay. And if you were with me earlier in the week, we talked about this specific thing. It isn't weird to say no, and we will still be friends. But if it yes, I'd love to be a resource for you. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in our chat so it's easy for y'all to copy paste. And I did edit it a little bit because I noticed I had a typo in there as well. But let's go ahead and get started for 8 minutes, and then we'll wrap up with giving you some bonus reach outs. For the interest of time, I'm going to go ahead and have us pause because I want to share with y'all a couple bonus messages that we can use for reaching out for the 15% off. I am going to go ahead and post these in our chat right now. So they're currently right there for you. But just to give you an idea, here's one that you can reach out to for any of your current customers. And hey, hope y'all had a great Thanksgiving. If you're like me, you like saving money. I wanted to make sure you know we have discounts for our current customers right now. And everything is 15% off, or right now, again, typo. Y'all, I need to be better about that. Is 15% off the whole website. Ends tonight at 10:59 p.m. Central. Let me know if you need anything. So that's a great reach out that you can make to your current customers. It's a soft reach out, but it's just making sure that you've touched everybody, or even somebody who has a current membership. And then the last one is for somebody who has either you want to invite back to Plexus, or you've spoken to about Plexus, because the wording works for either. So, hey, I hope you and your family had an amazing Thanksgiving. Your pictures were so sweet, or something personal in there. I wanted to check back about Plexus, not sure where your head is at. And either way, no pressure at all, but we have 15% off the entire site until tonight at 10:59 p.m. Central. We've had so many people start back up, and it's so fun. Have you considered trying it out again? Perfect. All right, guys, we're at 12:29. We wrap up a little bit early. Does anyone have anything they want to share? Maybe either their goal or a success that you had during our time together?
I got several reach outs done, so I was very excited. It seems like this morning has been kind of crazy. So sitting down for this 30 minutes and just working, now I'm like, okay, now I can go on with my day, right? Like I can finish up and then move on. So
absolutely. That's what I love about these Work With Me lives, is that it's just truly intentional time. And sometimes, I don't know about y'all, but there have been days where I'm like, I just don't know what to say today. So these have been great to get ideas of how other people word, because sometimes I just run out of words, believe it or not. Anyways, all right, y'all, have a great day. Thanks so much for spending your time with us, and we will see you soon. Have a great end of the month.